We consider ourselves so modern, but what if I told you that thousands of years ago there were civilizations on this earth that possessed technology we still cannot understand today? They arrived, they built massive empires, and then suddenly they vanished. What lies buried beneath the desert sands? Which cities lie sleeping in the depths of the ocean? And what happened to the people who carved maps of the stars into stone? Today, we are turning those pages of history that time itself tried to erase. Open your eyes, because we are entering an underworld from which no one returns. Presenting the 100 deepest and most terrifying mysteries of lost civilizations. Fact number 1. The construction of Göbekli Tepe, 12,000 years old. Located in Turkey, this place is the biggest puzzle of human history. It is 7,000 years older than the pyramids and was made at a time when humans only knew how to hunt. The mystery is that from where did those primitive people get the knowledge to carve stones and stand them in accurate astronomical alignment? Did some higher power or outer world teach them all this? This place proves that our history is not as we are taught in schools. Fact number 2. The undeciphered Indus script. Indus Valley civilization was thousands of years ahead of its time. They had drainage systems and excellent urban planning, but their writing is still a secret today. That these symbols written on thousands of seals and pots, no supercomputer of the world has been able to decode till today. Was their language about something that we have forgotten today? Until this script is read, the real truth of this great civilization will remain locked in a dark room. Fact number 3. The Maya collapse. Maya civilization had amazing knowledge of mathematics and astronomy, but in the 9th century, they left their grand cities overnight and vanished. No solid proof of war or epidemic has been found. It feels like lakhs of people vanished into the air together. Did they see some apocalypse from their calculations, or did they go into some other dimension? Their empty cities still scream in silence today. Fact number 4. The vitrification of Mohenjo-Daro. In this city of Indus Valley, some such streets have been found where stones and bricks have melted and become glass. This is possible only when the temperature goes very high. Thousands of years ago, such temperature was possible only from a nuclear blast or some divine weapon. The position of the hands of the skeletons found there is such as if they were saving themselves from some sudden destruction. Was there a nuclear war in ancient times, which is mentioned in texts like Mahabharata? Fact number 5. The Trilithon of Baalbek. In the Temple of Baalbek, located in Lebanon, such stones are fitted whose weight is 800 to 1,000 tons. Modern cranes also struggle to lift these. How did the people of that time not only cut these mountain-like stones, but also brought them from miles away and kept them at a height of 20 feet with such accuracy that even a blade cannot go between them? Did they have some unknown technique like sound levitation or anti-gravity? Fact number 6. The Nazca Lines in Peru. In the desert of Peru, thousands of huge figures are made on the ground, like monkey, spider, and runway, which can be seen only from the sky. For whom did those people make these figures when they had no means of flying? Some scientists consider these ancient alien runways, some a map to call the gods. The biggest secret is that why these lines did not get erased from the desert winds after thousands of years. Fact number 7. The Moai of Easter Island. A small island and 900 huge stone statues standing on it with their back towards the sea. On an island with limited population and resources, how were these 80-ton statues made and moved? According to the folktales there, these statues had come to their place by walking themselves. Did they have some secret power to make the stones alive or to make them light? Fact number 8. The sunken city of Dwarka. On the western coast of India, a whole city has been found under the sea, whose remains match with the Dwarka of Lord Krishna, described in Mahabharata. This city is told to be 9,000 years old, which completely changes the mainstream history. Huge walls and artifacts found under the sea prove that at the end of the Ice Age, when the sea level rose, a great advanced civilization got buried in water. This is not just a myth, but a submerged reality. Fact number 9. Puma Punku in Bolivia. The cutting of stones here is so accurate as if they have been cut with laser or CNC machine. Accurate holes and grooves are made in hard stone like granite. How was this possible thousands of years ago without iron tools? The stones here were connected with interlocking system, which is used in today's modern buildings. Scientists are shocked whether they had some melting technique at that time from which they used to cut stones like butter. Fact number 10. The Piri Reis map. In this map, made in 1913, the coastline of Antarctica has been shown without ice. Modern radar has confirmed that under the ice, Antarctica looks exactly like that. Antarctica is covered with ice for the last 6,000 years, so from where did Piri Reis get that map that had seen it without ice? Was there some global civilization in ancient times that had the map of the whole Earth when we believe that man didn't even know how to row a boat?
Atlantis, Cities of Gold and Secret Technology.
Chapter 2. Atlantis, Cities of Gold and Secret Technology. Mysteries 11 to 20. Fact number 11. The Mystery of Atlantis. The great philosopher Plato described an island that was ahead of its time in technology and wealth, but submerged into the sea in a single day and night. Scientists no longer consider it just a story. The size and measurements of the Eye of the Sahara, or Richat structure, located in the Sahara Desert, match Plato's description of Atlantis perfectly. Was Atlantis actually in Africa and buried in the sand by a massive tsunami? Or is it still alive today beneath a dome in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean? Fact number 12. The quest for El Dorado. For centuries, European explorers searched the Amazon jungles for a city made entirely of gold. Thousands of people lost their lives trying to find it. El Dorado was not a city, but a tradition. The king of the Muisca tribe would smear gold dust on his body and bathe in a lake while the people threw gold ornaments into the water. Even today, billions in gold may be buried in the depths of Colombia's Lake Guatavita, but mysterious accidents often happen to those who try to reach it. Fact number 13. The Baghdad Battery. In the ruins of Iraq, clay pots were found containing a copper tube and an iron rod. Tests revealed that this is a 2,000-year-old electric cell. How did the people of that time have knowledge of electricity? Did they use it to polish or electroplate statues in temples, or did they have a form of light that we have forgotten today? If they had electricity, the history of ancient civilizations is not what we think it is. Fact number 14. The Angkor Wat alignment.
This massive temple in Cambodia is the largest religious structure in the world. The stones used to build it exceed those used in the pyramids of Egypt. The map of this temple is perfectly aligned with the Draco constellation in the sky. Millions of tons of stone were used in its construction, brought from miles away by elephants. But the secret is, how was it completed in just 37 years? Even with today's technology, doing so is almost impossible. Fact number 15. The Nebra Sty Disc. A 3,600-year-old bronze disc inlaid with gold found in Germany, which shows the most accurate ancient map of the universe. It depicts the Pleiades star cluster in the exact position that can only be understood with modern telescopes. Where did the tribes, considered barbarians at that time, get such accurate astronomical data? Were they in direct contact with the stars? Fact number 16. The Dendera Light Paradox. Carvings found on the walls of the Dendera Temple in Egypt look exactly like a giant electric bulb with a sinuous wire coming out of it. No traces of soot from torches have been found in the deep chambers of the pyramids and temples. This means they used cold light or electricity to carve in the dark. Did ancient Egypt have a power source that they kept secret and took to their grave with them? Fact number 17. Antikythera mechanism, the world's first computer. A 2,000-year-old brass device with dozens of complex gears was found in a shipwreck near Greece. It was the world's first analog computer that accurately predicted planetary movements and eclipses. Such technology was not seen again in history until after the 14th century. So where was this knowledge hidden for the intervening 1,500 years? Is a link in history completely broken? Fact number 18. The pre-Columbian gold plains. Small gold models found in Colombia look not like birds, but like modern fighter jets, complete with wings and a tail. When aeronautical engineers built larger versions of these models and tested them, they flew successfully. Did ancient civilizations have flight technology? Is there a deep connection between the Pushpaka Vimana of the Ramayana and these models? Fact number 19. Cenotes, gateway to Xibalba. There are thousands of deep water-filled sinkholes in the jungles of Mexico called cenotes. The Maya considered them the gateway to Xibalba, or the underworld. Divers have found human skeletons and gold treasures in the depths of these caves. Recently, the world's largest underwater cave network was found there. Did the Maya actually reach somewhere else through these secret underwater caves? Mystery number 20. The Great Pyramid Power Plant Theory. Were the pyramids actually tombs? The mystery is that no mummy was ever found inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. The mystery: Nikola Tesla believed that the pyramids were giant machines or power plants that generated energy. The outer layer of the pyramid was made of insulating limestone and the inner part of conducting granite. Were the pyramids built to send wireless electricity to the whole world, which we are trying to rediscover today? We are now entering those corridors of history where governments and archaeology departments often stop common people from going. Here is the super deep detail of Mysteries 21 to 25, which will prove that another world is buried beneath our Earth.
Chapter 3. Forbidden History and Giant Construction. Mysteries 21 to 25. The Baalbek Trilithon.
Mysteries 21 to 30. Fact number 21. The Osiris Pit, Giza. A mysterious pit has been found 100 feet underground near the pyramids of Egypt, known as the Osiris Shaft. It has 3 levels, and on the lowest level, a stone sarcophagus is placed in the middle of water. This sarcophagus is believed to belong to the ancient Egyptian god Osiris. The temperature and energy here are so different that researchers' equipment often stops working. Is it just a grave or an interdimensional portal? According to some theories, a secret path leads directly to the hidden chambers of the pyramid. Fact number 22. The White Pyramids of China. More than 100 pyramids exist in the Xi'an province of China, but the Chinese government has declared these areas as forbidden zones. During World War II, an American pilot saw a massive, glowing white pyramid that was even larger than the Pyramid of Giza. China is trying to hide them by putting soil and planting trees. The mystery is, what are they hiding? Was the construction of these pyramids by a Nordic alien species, as their folklore suggests? Fact number 23. Damascus steel mystery. In the medieval era, warriors used Damascus steel swords that were so sharp they could cut a silk handkerchief falling in the air, yet they never broke. The method of making this steel was suddenly lost in the 18th century. Modern nanomicroscopy has revealed that carbon nanotubes were present in these swords. How did these people mold metal at the molecular level thousands of years ago without a modern lab? This is a lost technology that we have not been able to fully replicate even today. Fact number 24. Ko Ker Pyramid, Cambodia's Pyramid of Death. In the middle of the jungles of Cambodia, there is a 7-story pyramid that looks completely different from the Egyptian pyramids. Local people consider it the gateway to hell. There is a very deep hole at its peak that leads directly to the underworld. It is said that sacrifices were made here and the bodies would disappear. The biggest secret is that the energy of this pyramid is so negative that even birds do not go near it. Is it actually a path to an invisible dimension? Fact number 25. Longyu Caves, China. 24 giant caves have been found in China that were carved by hand by humans thousands of years ago. Millions of tons of stone must have been removed to build these caves, but that debris has not been found to this day. Parallel grooves are made on the walls of the caves, which look exactly like modern machine cutting. The most terrifying secret is that there is no historical record of these caves. Who, why, and how were these underworld-like rooms built? In the previous chapter, we opened the doors to a past where ancient concrete proved stronger than modern cement, where a ship discovered on Mount Ararat seemed to echo the legend of the Great Flood, and where 200-ton stones were found interlocked as if by the hands of a super-engineer. But that was only the beginning, because now we are entering a realm of history where temples are not just places of faith, they are engineering marvels, where an 80-ton stone sits perched 200 feet in the air, where pillars sing with the notes of music, where a bridge reveals itself beneath the ocean waves, and where 1,600-year-old iron stands defiant, untouched by rust. Is all of this mere coincidence, or did our ancestors possess a science that we have long since forgotten? Welcome to Mysteries 31 to 50. From here begins the next chapter of Forbidden Knowledge. Fact number 26. Vitlapalli, the mystery of ancient concrete. The ancient concrete of Vijayanagara. In the ruins of Hampi, certain walls have been found where stones are joined by an unknown paste that is 10 times stronger than today's cement. This Vajralepa, or ancient concrete, remains as hard as iron even after facing thousands of years of sun and rain. It contains a mixture of herbs, metals, and soil that modern scientists have not been able to crack. Did our ancestors possess a level of chemical engineering knowledge that we lost in the race for modernity? Fact number 27. Noah's Ark and Mount Ararat. A massive wooden structure has been discovered beneath the ice on Mount Ararat in Turkey, whose length and width exactly match the description of Noah's Ark in the Bible. How did a massive ship reach 13,000 feet above sea level? Carbon dating places it at 4,800 years old. Is this proof that a great flood actually occurred in ancient times, wiping out civilizations across the world? Fact number 28. Sacsayhuaman, the stone puzzle, Peru. In Peru, walls have been constructed using stones weighing up to 200 tons, joined together like a jigsaw puzzle. Not even a piece of paper can fit between them. These stones are not cut straight, but at multiple angles. They're locked together in such a way that they do not move even during massive earthquakes. The secret is, how were these stones softened like butter so they could be molded into any shape? Fact number 30. The giant footprints of Tarapoto. In Tarapoto, Peru, a massive footprint has been found on a stone measuring approximately 3 feet long. This mark was made when the stone was wet millions of years ago. Did giants live on this earth in ancient times? The Bible, Quran, and Vedas all mention Nephilim and demigods. Are these footprints physical evidence of those legends? Fact number 30. Mystery number 30. Is there a storehouse of knowledge hidden beneath the pyramids? According to ancient beliefs, there's a secret chamber under the right paw of the Sphinx called the Hall of Records. The mystery, radar scans have confirmed that a hollow space exists there. It is said it contains the technology of Atlantis and all the secrets of the universe. Are the Vatican and the Egyptian government conspiring to keep this great truth from humanity? We are now stepping into a realm where scientific theories begin to seem magical. Here is the super deep detail for Mysteries 31 to 40 that will make your script even more exciting. Chapter 4. The Science of Temples and Hidden Treasures, Mysteries 31 through 40. Fact number 31. Kailasa Temple, a marvel carved from stone. Kailasa Temple, Ellora. The Kailasa Temple of Ellora is the only structure in the world carved out of a single massive mountain from the top down. To build it, 400,000 tons of stone were excavated. This work was completed in just 18 years. According to the math, laborers working 12 hours a day would have had to remove 5 tons of stone every hour, which is impossible with just a hammer and chisel. Did ancient India possess laser or stone melting technology? Some believe it wasn't built by humans, but by a divine power. Fact number 32. The mysterious Vault B of Padmanabha Swami Temple. Treasures worth more than 1 lakh crore were found in 5 vaults of this temple in Kerala, but the 6th door, Vault B, remains closed to this day. It features the carvings of 2 massive cobras and has no lock. It is believed to be sealed with the Nagapasham mantra and can be opened only by a realized saint using the Garuda mantra. Scientists are baffled because the sound of rushing water can be heard behind the door. Is this door connected to the Arabian Sea, or is there an ancient technology behind it that could destroy the world? Fact number 34. The Hanging Pillar of Lepakshi. There are 70 pillars in this temple in Andhra Pradesh, but one pillar does not touch the ground. It hangs in the air, and you can pass a cloth underneath it. British engineers tried to move it to uncover its secret, but as soon as the pillar was shifted, cracks began to appear throughout the temple structure. This pillar maintains the gravitational balance of the entire temple. How did ancient engineers use anti-gravity so precisely? Fact number 35. The Hidden Pyramids of Guyana. Satellite images in the dense jungles of the Amazon have revealed structures that look exactly like pyramids. Reaching them is almost impossible due to the thick forest. These pyramids are covered with soil and trees so that they appear like natural mountains from above. Is there a lost civilization still alive in the Amazon? Or is this part of the real city of El Dorado? Drones sent there often crash mysteriously. Fact number 35. The Kumbum of Tanjavur, the 80-ton stone, the capstone of Brihadiswara. An 80-ton monolithic stone sits atop the spire of the Brihadiswara temple in Tanjavur. At that time, 1,000 years ago, there were no cranes. How was this stone transported to a height of 200 feet? Some theories suggest a 6-kilometer-long ramp was built, but the real mystery is that the shadow of this temple never falls on the ground. Is there a geometric secret in its architecture that actually bends light? Fact number 36. The H-blocks of Puma Punku. The H-shaped stones found in Bolivia are so precise that they fit into each other like Lego blocks. The precision of the drilling and cutting in these stones is less than 0.01 millimeters. Such finishing on hard stone like granite is only possible today with diamond-tipped machines. Was there a global engineering firm in ancient times constructing structures across the world using the same technology? Fact number 37. Nan Madol, the Venice of the Pacific. In the middle of the ocean near Micronesia, there are 90 artificial islands made of massive basalt stones. These islands had no fresh water or food for inhabitants. So why was this city built by transporting stones weighing thousands of tons into the middle of the sea? Locals believe that sorcerers brought these stones here using flying spells. Is this part of a sunken continent, Lemuria? Fact number 38. The magnetic mystery of Konark. At the peak of the Sun Temple in Odisha, there once sat a massive 52-ton magnet, lodestone, which used to disrupt the compasses of ships at sea. The main idol used to float in the air because it was held in place by magnetic levitation. Portuguese sailors removed that magnet, causing the entire temple to begin collapsing. Did ancient Indians possess the knowledge of electromagnetism that Nikola Tesla was trying to discover centuries later? Fact number 49. Ram Setu, Adam's Bridge. Between India and Sri Lanka, there is a 48-kilometer-long chain of limestone under the sea. In NASA photos, it looks like a man-made bridge. The stones used here float on water, pumice stones or volcanic rocks. According to the Ramayana, it was built by the Vanara army. Scientists are baffled as to how such a precise alignment of stones in the middle of the ocean can be natural. Is this the oldest megastructure in human history? Fact number 40. Mystery number 40. The iron pillar that never rusts. The Iron Pillar of Delhi hasn't rusted for 1,600 years. The mystery is that even modern steel companies haven't been able to create iron that stands under the open sky for centuries without rusting. This pillar is coated with a thin layer of mesawite formed by a specific ratio of phosphorus and iron. Did our ancestors have a secret formula for nanometallurgy that could defy time? Now we are going to turn those pages of history where science starts looking like magic and reality feels like a horror movie. Here is the super deep detail of Mysteries 41 to 50 that will shake the nerves of your audience. Chapter 5. Prohibited Technology and Signs of the Ancestors. Mysteries 41 to 50. Fact number 41. The musical pillars of Hampi. In the Vitala temple of Hampi, there are 56 pillars that produce the sounds of different musical instruments like tabla, vena, and bell when tapped. These pillars are not hollow, they are solid stone. To uncover the mystery, the British cut 2 pillars, but found nothing inside, just solid stone. Scientists believe the stones contain a mixture of silica and metals that converts vibration into music. Did ancient India have sound engineering knowledge more advanced than today's speakers? Fact number 42. The Paracas elongated skulls. Skulls found in Peru are much longer than human skulls. Initially, it was thought to be the result of head binding, compressing to elongate, but the truth turned out to be different. The volume and weight of these skulls are significantly higher, which is impossible through binding. DNA tests revealed unknown mutations that do not match any human or ape on Earth. Were these the ancient Nephilim or travelers from another world whom our ancestors mistook for gods? Fact number 43. The Zone of Silence, Mexico. In a desert area of Mexico, radio signals, GPS, and compasses stop working. It is difficult to track this place even via satellites. Ruins of ancient civilizations have been found here that are in precise alignment with the stars. A NASA test rocket once mysteriously lost its way and crashed in this very area. Is there an ancient magnetic portal here that ancient civilizations used to contact the gods? Fact number 45. Gate of the Sun, Tiwanaku. In Bolivia, there is a massive stone gateway carved from a single block, monolith. It features carvings believed to be a calendar. This calendar shows astronomical cycles from 9,500 years ago. Most strangely, it depicts figures of flying creatures and gods wearing helmets. Was this gate actually part of a stargate? Locals say the god Viracocha appeared from here. Fact number 46. The buried city of the Etruscans. Even before the Roman civilization, there was the Etruscan civilization in Italy that possessed drainage and construction techniques that the Romans later copied. Their entire history and script were suddenly erased. Paintings found in their tombs look like modern parties and clothing. Was this civilization wiped out because they were too far ahead of their time and became a threat to the religions of that era? Fact number 47. The Beikong Pipes, China. In the caves of a mountain in China, iron pipes have been found that extend inside the mountain and under a nearby lake. These pipes are 150,000 years old, from a time when humans hadn't even learned farming. They contain metals that are unknown. Was this a cooling system for an ancient alien base, or part of a civilization that ruled the Earth millions of years ago and vanished? Fact number 48. The stealth navy of Cholas. 1,000 years ago, the Chola kings ruled Southeast Asia. They had ships that could evade any radar, visual radar, of that time. The hulls of their ships had a special metal coating that kept marine organisms away and increased the speed of the vessels. Did they have secret formulas for marine engineering that allowed them to complete weeks of travel in days? The blueprint of their ships remains a mystery to this day. Fact number 49. The Black Pyramid of Mount Piranha. Near Portugal, a massive pyramid has been found under the sea with a base of 8,000 square meters. This pyramid is located in the part of the ocean where Atlantis was once claimed to be. Its structure matches the pyramids of Egypt, yet it has remained safe underwater for thousands of years. Does this prove that the map of the Earth was completely different during the Ice Age? Fact number 50. Mystery number 50. The ancient flight theory of India. Was the Pushpaka Vimana of the Ramayana just a figment of imagination? The mystery is that in 1875, an ancient manuscript titled Vaishmanika Shastra was found in a temple,
describing 8 types of aircraft and the methods to build them. The mystery, it mentions a mercury vortex engine. NASA scientists are now researching the theory of whether Mercury can generate anti-gravity. Did our ancestors soar above the clouds while we assume they only knew how to drive bullock carts?
Chapter 6: Tunnels of the Underworld and the Game of Constellations. Mysteries 51 to 60. 51. The Golden Library of Taos Caves, Ecuador. Deep in the jungles of Ecuador lies a cave that even Neil Armstrong visited for investigation. Golden plates were discovered here, inscribed with the history of the universe in a strange, unknown language. The mystery lies in the fact that these plates depicted animals never found in South America, such as elephants. It is believed that a metal library exists here, preserving the knowledge of Atlantis. Allegations persist that the Vatican and the Mormon Church have disappeared several mysterious artifacts from this site. 52. The Science of Nagapasham at Padmanabhaswamy, India. To open Vault B of the temple, no physical key is required. Instead, a specific sound frequency is needed. The mystery is that this door functions like a modern voice lock. Ancient engineers set the metals and stones in such a way that they will only open to the specific decibels and frequency of a particular mantra. Did ancient India possess a formula for sonic engineering that surpasses today's security systems? 53. The stellar alignment of the Giza pyramids. Orion's correlation theory. The 3 pyramids of Giza are in 100% precise alignment with the 3 stars of Orion's belt in the sky. The mystery is that this alignment does not match today's sky, but rather the sky of 10,500 BCE. This implies that either the pyramids were built then or the builders possessed astronomical knowledge spanning thousands of years across time. Were these pyramids actually stargates, acting as landing pads for gods arriving from these stars? 54. The underground city of Derinkuyu, Turkey. An underground city has been found in Turkey that extends 18 stories deep and could house 20,000 people. It features incredible ventilation for air and massive circular stone doors to stop invaders. The mystery is, why did people take refuge underground thousands of years ago? Were they escaping a nuclear war or an aerial attack from above? This city resembles a massive nuclear bunker. 55. The mysterious Dead Sea Scrolls, Israel. In the caves of Israel, 2,000-year-old manuscripts were written on copper and parchment. One of these, the Copper Scroll, contains a map to the world's largest treasure. But the true mystery is that it contains prophecies that are coming true today. Are these warnings from a lost civilization that could see across time? 56. Barabar Caves, the mystery of the Zero Echo, India. Located in Bihar, these caves are carved out of a single granite rock, and their walls shine like mirrors. The mystery is the sound echo created inside these caves that does not fade for several minutes. The design looks like a meditation chamber or perhaps a high-tech communication device. Giving hard granite such a smooth finish from the inside without machines remains a puzzle today. 57. Hawa Mahal, an ancient air conditioning, India. The Hawa Mahal in Jaipur has 953 windows that work on the Venturi effect.
The mystery is that even if it is 45 degrees Celsius outside, the air inside remains 5 to 10 degrees Celsius cooler. Ancient architects created such a balance of fluid dynamics between air pressure and temperature that we only achieve today with power-hungry AC units. 58. The stones of Norite and levitation, Africa. Near Adam's calendar in Africa, stones have been found that vibrate with sound. According to local traditions, ancestors used sound to lift heavy stones into the air. The mystery is, were they masters of acoustic levitation? Science has recently proven that sound waves can lift small objects, but how did they do it with massive boulders? 59. The metallurgy of Vimanika Shastra, ancient India. Descriptions of ancient aircraft mention metals like som and rajloha that could make them invisible in the clouds. The mystery is that scientists are now developing metamaterials that can bend light to make objects invisible. Did ancient sages already discover the formulas of material science that are now part of top-secret military projects? Mystery number 60. The Forbidden City of the Grand Canyon. Is an Egyptian-like city hidden in the Grand Canyon? The mystery is that in 1909, the Arizona Gazette published a story stating that Egyptian mummies and Buddha-like statues were found in the canyon's caves. Following this news, the Smithsonian Institute sealed the area and banned public entry. Was there a global network between civilizations thousands of years ago that has been erased from history?
Mystery number 61. The genetic secret of Ducera. Ancient genetic engineering. Ancient folklore worldwide describes hybrid creatures, such as half-human, half-lion, or half-human, half-horse. Was this merely imagination? Recently, skeletons found in certain ancient graves reveal DNA containing traits of two different species. Were ancient civilizations experts in genetic editing like CRISPR? Did they create chimera beings in labs for protection or labor, whom we later misidentified as gods or demons? Mystery number 62. The Hopi Indians and the Ant People. According to the Hopi tribe of America, when a fire catastrophe struck the world, the Ant People gave them refuge in underground caves. In Hopi drawings, these Ant People look exactly like modern gray aliens. Underground cities like Derinkuyu in Turkey also point toward this. Was there a species in ancient times that lived underground and saved human civilization from destruction? Mystery number 63. The spacesuit figurines of the Vinca culture. In excavations of the 7,000-year-old Vinca civilization in Serbia, figurines have been found wearing triangular masks and tight-fitting clothes that look exactly like modern astronauts. These figures have large eyes and no mouth on their faces. The mystery is, why would farmers of that era create shapes that didn't match their environment at all? Were they recording a star race that regularly visited Earth at that time? Mystery number 64. Ilaka Moon and Ancient Celestial Maps. The moon map of Chaco Canyon in New Mexico. Maps found on rocks not only accurately depict the lunar surface, but also record supernova explosions.
Some of these events occurred thousands of light years away, making them impossible to see without a telescope. Did they possess reflective lens technology forgotten by history? Or did they have a live feed of the universe connected directly to the stars? Mystery number 65. Magic slabs, ancient holograms, the Ica stones of Peru. Thousands of stones found in Ica, Peru, feature carvings showing humans playing with dinosaurs and performing complex heart transplant surgeries. These stones predate the scientific discovery of dinosaurs by thousands of years. Some scientists consider them holographic records etched onto stone using a future technology. Was there an era when humans and dinosaurs coexisted? Mystery number 66. Stony Rose, a blend of unknown metals. The Star Child skull. A skull found in Mexico is not made of human bone, but an unknown fiber-like material, stronger than iron. DNA reports have declared it non-human. The mystery is that the network of veins inside this child's skull resembles a circuit board. Is this evidence of a biomechanical civilization made from both flesh and machine? Mystery number 68. The invisible chakra of Kumbakonam, the secret chakras of temples. In the foundations of some ancient Indian temples, gold and copper yantras are buried that absorb the earth's energy, ley lines. Electromagnetic readings in the sanctum sanctorum, Garbhagriha, of these temples are much higher than elsewhere. This energy was designed to stimulate the devotee's pineal gland. Were our temples actually spiritual healing centers and energy stations that science is still trying to understand today? Mystery number 70. The Tulsi and ancient radiation shields. The radiation mystery of ancient sites. It is claimed that traces of radiation can still be found in the soil of Kurukshetra after the Mahabharata. Ancient texts mention the use of heavy metals and Tulsi plants to protect from radiation. Even today, specific plants are used for bioremediation near nuclear plants. Had our ancestors already developed techniques to dispose of nuclear waste and neutralize radiation? Mystery number 70. The hidden continents, Mu and Lemuria. Is there another continent submerged in the sea besides Atlantis? The mystery is that geological evidence of Mu and Lemuria have been found beneath the Pacific and Indian Oceans. Tamil literature mentions Kumari Kandam, which was a massive landmass. Did humanity originate there? And did a massive volcanic eruption bury our true motherland underwater forever?
Chapter 8. The Networks of the Underworld and the Cursed Inheritance. Mysteries 71 to 80. My brother, we have now reached that dark corner of history from which returning is difficult. Here is the super deep detail of Mysteries 71 to 80, which will prove that our ancestors were not merely cavemen, but possessed knowledge that even modern science wants to keep hidden. Mystery number 71. The Humac Tunnels, a continental web, South America. A network of tunnels thousands of kilometers long has been discovered beneath Brazil and Ecuador. These were not made by cutting stones, but rather by melting them.
The walls of these tunnels are as smooth as glass, and the oxygen flow inside them is perfectly precise. Some researchers believe these tunnels connect South America directly to Asia and Antarctica. Was there a global, underground, high-speed network in ancient times used when living on the surface became unsafe? Mystery number 72. Lady Di's Mummy, the secret of immortality, the paradox of preservation. In China, the 2,000-year-old mummy of a woman whose joints are still flexible, blood vessels are still intact, and whose skin feels like that of a living human when touched. She was submerged in a mysterious liquid containing an unknown mixture of magnesium and mercury. Modern science has yet to recreate that elixir of immortality. Did ancient China possess such knowledge of alchemy that it could halt biological aging forever? Mystery number 73. The Voynich Manuscript, Alien Botany. A 600-year-old book containing illustrations of plants and stars that are nowhere to be found in this world. To this day, no decoder or AI has been able to read it. It contains drawings of multicellular microorganisms that can only be seen through a microscope. Is this book a diary from another planet or a record of a lost civilization that had mastered the microscopic realm? Mystery number 75. The solar engineering of Machu Picchu. The stones of this city are set with the sun's rays in such a way that on a specific day of the year they stand without a shadow. There is a stone called the Intihuatana, known as the hitching post of the sun. This stone acts like an ultra-precise clock that measures not only time, but also the Earth's magnetic shifts. Was this city merely a palace or a massive cosmic computer?
Celestial constellation.
Get ready, because we are now standing at history's final gateway, beyond which lies a truth that the world's greatest powers and secret societies have been hiding for centuries. The restricted libraries of the Vatican, the mercury-filled seventh door of the Padmanabha Swami Temple, and the invisible city of Shambhala that even Hitler could not find. Are we truly progressing, or are we simply repeating the catastrophic history that wiped out the great civilizations before us? Today, in the final part of this grand series, we will expose the 20 deepest mysteries that will change the way you look at the world forever. Are you ready to face the truth that is forbidden to be known? Mysteries number 76. The candelabra, the giant trident of the desert, the candelabra of Paracas. On the coast of Peru, carved into the desert soil, is a 600-foot-long trident that is visible from miles away at sea. This trident points directly toward the Southern Cross constellation in the sky. Interestingly, the ocean currents from its location lead toward the theorized site of Atlantis. Was this a lighthouse or a GPS mark created by ancient mariners thousands of years ago? Mysteries number 77. The natural shivling of Amarnath and time. The Amarnath-time connection. In the Amarnath cave, the ice shivling waxes and wanes according to the phases of the moon. The temperature and humidity inside the cave are completely different from the outside world. According to ancient texts, the flow of time here differs from the normal world. Is this cave part of Earth's energy grid, where the laws of physics slightly shift? Mysteries number 78, the mystery of the Black Stone of Megha. The Black Stone of Megha. The black stone, Hajar-e-Aswad, set in the corner of the Kaaba, is scientifically considered a meteorite, but its properties are very strange. According to some reports, this stone can float on water and emits electromagnetic energy. Was this an ancient signal receiver that fell from space, which civilizations preserved as sacred? Mysteries number 79, Sigiyara, the Fortress of the Sky. Sigiyara, the Fortress of the Sky. A massive fortress built atop a giant rock in Sri Lanka, which is said to have been constructed by Ravana. There were no stairs to reach the top, only a complex lift system. The mirror wall here has a coating that still shines today. The mystery lies in the water fountains that still operate without any motor, using only pressure. Was this an ancient air base? Mysteries number 80, the Forbidden Cave of the Dead Sea Scrolls. Is there a book that can predict the future? The mystery is that the copper scroll found near the Dead Sea mentions 64 hidden treasures of the world. But the 64th treasure is another book that has not been found yet. It is said that this book contains the date of the end of humanity. Are world powers refusing to open that final cave because they fear facing the truth? We are now standing at history's final gateway, beyond which lies only the truth that major powers and secret societies have been hiding for decades. Here is the super deep detail of Mysteries 81 to 90 that will send chills down your spine. Chapter 9, Forbidden Treasures and Signs of the Future. Mysteries 81 to 90. Mysteries number 81, Vatican Secret Archives, the Vatican Library. The Vatican Library contains 53 miles of shelving filled with books and documents that no one is permitted to see. Buried here are the maps and manuscripts of the Maya and Aztec civilizations that Spanish invaders did not burn but stole. It is believed that the true lineage of Jesus and ancient formulas for anti-gravity technology are hidden here. The Vatican suppresses this truth because it could shake the foundations of modern religion and science. Mysteries number 82, the 36-kilometer wall of Kumbhalgarh, the Great Wall of India. The wall of the Kumbhalgarh fort in Rajasthan is the second longest wall in the world after the Great Wall of China. It is wide enough for 8 horses to run abreast. But the darkest secret is that a voluntary human sacrifice was used to complete its construction. According to folklore, there are sound checkpoints inside this wall that can clearly transmit the sound of footsteps from miles away into the fort. Was this just a defensive wall or a sonic energy perimeter? Mysteries number 83, the mystery gold of Ahmad, the gold of the pharaohs. Tons of gold were found in the ancient tombs of Egypt, but researchers are baffled because Egyptian mines never had that much gold. Analysis of mercury and copper suggests that the gold is not from Earth, meteoritic gold, or was created in a lab using alchemy, the art of transmuting metals. Did the ancient pharaohs know how to manufacture gold, or was it given to them by travelers from outer space? Mysteries number 84, the seventh door of Padmanabhaswamy and Mercury, the seventh door and liquid mercury. It is said that behind Vault B of the temple lies a massive chamber filled entirely with liquid mercury. According to ancient texts, mercury was used for energy storage. The mystery is, did this room function like an ancient nuclear reactor, providing an energy shield to the entire region? According to scientists, the magnetic readings there are thousands of times higher than normal. Mysteries number 85, Shambhala,
the invisible city of the Himalayas, the forbidden city of Shambhala. According to Tibetan and Buddhist beliefs, there is a city hidden amidst the Himalayas that only pure souls can see. During World War II, Adolf Hitler sent his team to find this city because he believed it held the secrets to immortality and a hoard of invincible weapons. Satellite images have captured energy clouds resembling wormholes in certain parts of the Himalayas. Is Shambhala actually a physical city existing in another dimension?
Mystery number 86. The map in the mummy. In Egypt, a mummy was found with a star map engraved inside its bandages, which is completely different from today's sky. When astronomers backward calculated that map, it was revealed to be 25,000 years old. The mystery is, 25,000 years ago, humans were making stone tools, so how did they have accurate knowledge of the galactic center? Was there a global navy in ancient times that had mapped the entire universe? Mystery. Number 87. The Kincaid Mystery. In 1909, American explorer G.E. Kincaid discovered a massive cave inside the Grand Canyon containing Egyptian mummies and statues of Buddha. After this discovery, the U.S. government turned the entire area into a no-fly zone, and the Smithsonian Institute denied the discovery altogether. Is there an Egyptian chapter in American history that the government wants to hide from the world to protect the story of Columbus's discovery? Mystery. Number 88. The Iron Mystery of Nazca. Near the Nazca lines, certain rocks have been found containing 99% pure iron, which is impossible to find in nature. These rocks were embedded into the ground using some welding technique. Were these lines actually massive antennas designed to receive signals from space? Even today, a slight electrostatic charge can be felt in those rocks. Mystery. Number 89. The Temple Antennas of India. The kalash placed on the spire or shikara of ancient Indian temples is actually a cosmic receiver. The kalash was filled with grains, like rice, which acted as an insulator. This spire would absorb lightning and energy falling from the sky and send it directly towards the idol in the Garbhagriha, or Sanctum Sanctorum. Were our temples actually ancient power grids that charge the mental and physical health of the people? Mystery. Number 90. The Great Library of Alexandria and the Lost Scrolls. Was everything really burned at the fire at the Library of Alexandria? The mystery is that according to some ancient texts, the library's most important golden scrolls were hidden in secret underwater chambers before the fire broke out. The mystery, those scrolls contained secrets of flying machines and alchemy that could change the entire modern economy in a single day. Is a secret society still guarding those scrolls today? Chapter 10. The Final Prophecy and the Rebirth of Civilizations. Mysteries number 91 to 100. Mystery number 91. The Black Knight Satellite. A mysterious object is orbiting the Earth, known as the Black Knight Satellite. Nikola Tesla intercepted radio signals sent by it in 1899. According to NASA, it is space debris, but astronomers believe it is 13,000 years old. Is it an automated watcher left by an ancient lost civilization that has been recording human development for thousands of years? Mystery number 92. The Crystal Energy of Atlantis. According to ancient claims, Atlantis possessed massive crystals that absorbed sunlight to provide energy to the entire city. Divers in the Bermuda Triangle have found a giant glass-like pyramid under the sea. Scientists believe there is still an active energy source there that disrupts electronic equipment of ships and aircraft. Is the technology of Atlantis still pulsing from beneath the ocean? Mystery number 93. The DNA code of ancients. Some researchers believe that a large part of our DNA is not junk DNA, but a message written in an ancient language. Did ancient civilizations code their memories and knowledge into our genes instead of stones? Are we still accessing that thousands of years old data today through intuition and dreams? Mystery number 94, the curse as biosecurity. The curses associated with Egyptian tombs or Indian vaults may not be magic at all, but advanced biological security. Ancient scientists left ancient bacteria or gases in these places that can survive for centuries. As soon as someone opens the door, that infection makes them ill, which people perceive as a curse. It was a logical way to protect their knowledge. Mystery number 95. The constellation connection. Almost every ancient civilization, Dogon, Sumerian, Egyptian, believed that their ancestors came from constellations like Sirius or Orion. The Dogon tribe knew everything about the Sirius B star that was impossible to know without a telescope. Are we actually a cosmic hybrid species established on Earth by a lost stellar civilization? Mystery number 96. Molecular secret of floating stones. The stones of Ram Setu float on water, but it is not just because they are light. These stones have a specific ratio of silica and air that is difficult to create naturally. Did Nal and Neil, ancient engineers, discover the technique to change the molecular structure of stones? Mystery number 97. The chronovisor. It is said that the Vatican possesses a machine through which they can watch past events on a TV. This machine captures the waves of light and sound that never truly perish. If this is true, the Vatican has live footage of the rise and fall of civilizations. Can they also see the future with this machine? Mystery number 98. The Forbidden City of Grand Canyon. Following that 1909 report, the Smithsonian banned the area. Recent radar scans indicate that massive halls and complex corridors exist underground. Is there evidence of an old trade relationship between Egypt and America buried there, which could change today's world order? Mystery number 99. The truth of alchemy. Ancient civilizations possessed the knowledge to turn iron into gold. Today, this is possible through nuclear transmutation, but it is extremely expensive. So did the ancestors find a cheap and safe formula to change the atomic structure? Mystery number 100. Are we arriving back at the same point where we started? The mystery is that every great civilization destroys itself after reaching a peak. Our ancestors had nuclear power, flying aircraft, and technology like the internet, but they lost everything due to their mistakes. Today, we stand at the same turning point again. The truth is, we are not progressing, we are merely repeating history. Will we be able to break this cycle this time, or will we also become a lost civilization buried in the sand for the next thousands of years?